Recently, a history teacher in France was murdered by an Islamic fundamentalist. The history teacher showed the students a cartoon satirizing Muhammad, the founder of Islam, in class, and an 18-year-old student, who was an Islamic fundamentalist, killed the teacher. This led to a conflict between religious secularism and religious fundamentalism in France. Today, we'll be exploring religious secularism and religious fundamentalism. What is religious secularism? Religious secularism is the idea that separates political systems, customs, and values from religious beliefs and advocates for individual religious freedom. In other words, the world of human life and religious culture are separate. A country that adopts religious secularism is called a secular state. Today, there are more than 200 countries around the world, and each country has its constitution that determines the framework of the state. Secular states denote in their constitution that first, a specific religion, Christianity, Islam, Catholicism, Buddhism, etc., is not recognized as the state religion, the religion of the country, and second, religion and politics are separated, the separation of church and state. Korea is also a secular state, and those laws can be found in Article 21(2) of the Constitution of the Republic of Korea. What is religious fundamentalism? Unlike secularism, religious fundamentalism recognizes the state religion, and it is a society where politics and religion are not separated. Most people think of Islam when they hear the term fundamentalist, but there's fundamentalism in other religions, such as Christianity, Buddhism, and Judaism. However, Islamic fundamentalism is most well known due to the IS or refugees from the Syrian civil war. Countries that adopt Islamic fundamentalism uphold Islamic law Sharia, which is based on the teaching of its founder Muhammad and the Islamic scripture Quran. Sharia encourages jihad, meaning holy war, to attack enemies who attack the Islamic State. So when someone criticizes or attacks Islam, they attack them in the form of terror, murder, etc., and justify their attack. The conflict between religious secularism and religious fundamentalism. France is a leading secular state. They prevent wearing hijabs or using Christmas decorations in public institutions. Meanwhile, most refugees who fled to France from the chaotic Middle East, such as the Syrian war, are Islamic. They believe that the secularist policies in France oppress them. When the French government strongly criticized Muslims after the murder of the history teacher, there were acts of terror. 3 people were murdered at a cathedral in Nice, and weapons were used against people passing by in Avignon. This is not just a murder case, but a conflict between religious secularism and religious fundamentalism. Question: which article in the Constitution of the Republic of Korea denotes that Korea is a secular state? 1. Article 1. 2. Article 20. 3. Article 87. 4. Article 102. Answer: 2. Article 20. Article 21 to the Constitution of the Republic of Korea denotes that Korea is a secular state.